Hello, I'm Professor Nanners. Thank you for volunteering for this study of the ultranatural powers of the human mind. We'll begin with a quick mental sync-up. In the waiting room, this participant was secretly given this task. We do not know yet what number they were given, but they wrote this. Now, everyone, use the power of your minds and your phones to predict where their answer belongs on this range. Try to get as close as you can.
Use your device to guess the true percentage up to 100%.
It's okay if you're not perfectly attuned yet. We're opening our brain windows. Okay, here's what everyone was able to intuit. And how close did we get? Everyone missed this one, but no worries, this was just a warm-up.
Test 1. Writing.
Now, everyone gets to answer a question. Write a text message.
The rest of the information about what you'll write and where your secret number sits on the range should be on your device now. Try to write an answer that will lead your fellow participants towards guessing your secret number, or just write an answer that makes sense for you. Let your inner mind guide you.
We'll begin with this. How likely is it that this text message is from an ex?
And this participant's answer. Use your device to hone in on their secret number.
After you guess, feel free to let us know what you're feeling. You can use your device to share your emotional feedback. What did we all feel was correct? Syncing up a bit, I see. How close were we? I'm measuring your mind power by how close you got to the secret number. The writer gets points for every player that got close. Let's try a new question. How likely is it that this text message was sent by a mad scientist? Let's see the response.
But what is it? Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How confused is this delivery driver?
Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10.
What do we think we knew?
And the true answer...
Okay, we've completed test 1. All right then, in the interest of transparency, here's what I've learned so far. These readings are very close. I know that because I'm a scientist and I can count.
Test 2. Drawing.
Everyone will begin with a similar drawing task based on this category. Draw a clown.
Let your inner mind guide you.
By the way, I'm always interested when you have extra confidence in an answer. After you choose your answer, you can tap and hold the confidence button to get bonus points for being close. But if you're more than one spot off, you'll lose points instead.
Let's begin with this question.
How good is this clown at juggling?
Let's see the response. picked. But what's correct?
I must admit, I don't love that.
Let's explore a different question for a bit.
How omnipotent is this clown?
Let's see the response.
The real answer?
One notable success here. Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How likely is it that this clown's name is Buttons?
Let's see the response. This one uses percentages.
You chose?
A promising grouping here. But where does the truth lie?
Test 2 is now complete. And now, time to review the data. So little hair, yet such big full brains.
Test 3. Writing.
Everyone will begin with a similar writing task based on this category. Make up a perfume name. I get giddy sometimes thinking about research.
We'll begin with this.
How many stars would this perfume get on a website called oldladythings.com?
Let's see the response.
This is on a scale from half a star to 5 stars.
Here's what we were hoping to hit. Let's try a new question.
How all-natural does this perfume smell?
Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10.
The truth, however,
Well, someone got close. Let's explore a different question for a bit.
how likely is it that this perfume smells like food?
Let's see the response. This one uses percentages.
The real answer
Well, someone got close at least.
This test is done now. All right, let's review our findings. You all deserve a human treat for how well you're doing, like a nice pair of slacks.
We are now entering the final test. That means the points are doubled.
It's time to draw a combination of two very different things. On your device, draw something that sits on the range we've sent you, and then tap Submit.
Let's begin with this question.
Where does this drawing belong between fire and mullet?
Let's see the response.
But what is it?
Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
Where does this drawing belong between Santa Claus and wrestler?
Let's see the response.
I like what I'm seeing so far.
And the true answer... Let's explore a different question for a bit.
Where does this drawing belong between stand-up comic and mad scientist?
Let's see the response. These readings show a consensus, but where does the truth lie?
The final test is finished.
And the gifted among you is... I'm in awe of your nonsensical abilities.
Who's that chimp with the clipboard and a pen? Talks just like a homo sapien. She studies human beings and how they think. Unlocking all our brains, this chimp's a shrink. Her name's Professor Nanner's PhD. The mysteries of the mind she'll oversee. Just listen to her words and trust your gut. She's got an ape to human decoder on her coconut. Nonsensory. A mental test for you and me. Parapsychology, led by a brainy chimpanzee. Nonsensory. See if our minds can agree in this crazy laboratory. She's not a monkey. Draw a bug that's 60% in love. Write a text that's passive aggressive, but only sort of. With nonsensory perception, make a guess. And if the other players match, you pass the test. Nonsensory. In an undisclosed facility, test your telepathy. Banana snacks are always free. Nonsensory, sometimes known as NSP, but have the courtesy to not say monkey.
A returning study group. Let's get right to it.
1. Writing.
Make up a nickname. I really enjoy these studies.
We'll begin with this.
How macho is a person with this nickname?
Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10. Let's see the choices. How close were we? Let's try a new question.
How angry would a person with this nickname get when they lose a game?
Let's see the response.
All close together. That could be good.
Here's what we were hoping to hit. One of you was honing in a bit. Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How much does a person with this nickname love animals?
Let's see the response. But what's correct? Well, someone got close at least.
That concludes our first test.
All right then, in the interest of transparency, here's what I've learned so far. Incredible. I have never seen a group this equally matched in ability. Test 2. Drawing.
Draw a stick figure.
No need to overthink it, just do whatever. Let's begin with this question.
How fearful is this stick figure?
Let's see the response.
Similar theories, good to see. The real answer...
Let's explore a different question for a bit.
How mean is this stick figure?
Let's see the response. Someone hit the confidence button. Nice! Well, someone got close. Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How likely is it that this stick figure is plotting something sinister?
Let's see the response. see where your instincts led you.
But what is it? All right, that's a wrap on test 2. All right, let's review our findings. This study could eventually help me pay off my car. I never did learn how to drive it.
Test 3. Writing.
Write an apology or excuse.
Sensing a lot of brain activity in the room.
We'll begin with this. How passive-aggressive is this apology? Let's see the response.
Everyone seems to be honing in on the same area. And the true answer...
No perfect hit, but you all felt something.
Let's try a new question.
How exciting is the thing being apologised for here?
Let's see the response.
Encouraging conformity of guesses. The truth, however...
No one got it, but you were all close. Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
This apology is for doing something that was popular during which year? Let's see the response. This one is on a scale from the year 1950 to 2040.
Ah, a promising grouping here. Here's what we were hoping to hit.
We have now completed Test 3.
Okay, time to assess what we've observed so far.
I'm sending these test results directly to MIT, the Monkey Institute of Technology.
We are now entering the final test. That means the points are doubled.
It's time to draw a combination of two very different things. On your device, draw something that sits on the range we've sent you, and then tap Submit.
Let's begin with this question.
Where does this drawing belong between rhino and dumpster?
Let's see the response.
Syncing up a bit, I see.
How close were we? One notable success here. Let's explore a different question for a bit.
Where does this drawing belong between covered wagon and rhinoceros?
Let's see the response.
I like what I'm seeing so far.
But where does the truth lie? This is almost beyond science. Let's try a new question.
Where does this drawing belong between pianist and hacker?
Let's see the response. These readings show a consensus. How close were we?
That's it for the final test. But here is where the greatest power lies. I suspect your mind already knows how well you did here today.
Who's that chimp with the clipboard and a pen? Talks just like a homo sapien. She studies human beings and how they think, unlocking all our brains. This chimp's a shrink. Her name's Professor Nanner's PhD. The mysteries of the mind she'll oversee. Just listen to her words and trust your gut. She's got an ape to human decoder on her coconut. Nonsensory, a mental test for you and me. Parapsychology.
Oh, returning participants. Let's jump right in.
Test 1. Writing.
Make up a movie title. So much happening under the surface.
We'll begin with this.
How much respect does this movie give its dignified older star?
Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10.
But what is it?
Well, someone got close at least. Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How scary is this movie?
Let's see the response.
All close together. That could be good.
And the true answer... Let's try a new question.
How family-friendly is this movie?
Let's see the response. Everyone seems to be honing in on the same area.
The real answer... Everyone was somewhat in the zone. Okay, we've completed test 1.
Okay, time to assess what we've observed so far.
Everyone is doing pretty much equally well. Personally, I think that's exciting and not boring at all.
Test 2. Drawing. Draw a toy. Craft something with your intuition. Let's begin with this question.
How broken is this toy?
Let's see the response. This one uses percentages. Here's what we were hoping to hit. Let's explore a different question for a bit.
How rare and hard to find is this toy?
Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10. But what's correct? Let's try a new question.
How wiggly is this toy?
Let's see the response.
The truth, however, Test 2 is now complete.
All right then, in the interest of transparency, here's what I've learned so far.
All of this will be peer-reviewed. Unfortunately, my only peer is Cher, so it may take a while.
Test 3. Writing.
Make up a game title. Sometimes I don't know how much to talk during these studies.
We'll begin with this.
How likely is it that this game will be played at a teen party?
Let's see the response. This one uses percentages.
Your predictions. Similar theories, good to see. How close were we?
Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How likely is it that there is a giant sword in this game?
Let's see the response.
Encouraging conformity of guesses.
Here's what we were hoping to hit.
Impressive proximity all around.
Let's try a new question.
How easy would it be to win on this game show?
Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10. Everyone seems to be honing in on the same area.
But what's correct? This test is done now. All right then, in the interest of transparency, here's what I've learned so far. One of the ironic things about this study is I always wonder if anyone is reading my mind. I hope not.
We are now entering the final test. That means the points are doubled.
It's time to draw a combination of two very different things. On your device, draw something that sits on the range we've sent you, and then tap Submit.
Let's begin with this question.
Where does this drawing belong between LOL and OMG LMFAO?
Let's see the response. But where does the truth lie?
No one did well that time.
Let's explore a different question for a bit.
Where does this drawing belong between galaxy and shrimp?
Let's see the response.
Syncing up a bit, I see. The real answer... within striking distance of perfection.
Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
Where does this drawing belong between groovy and gross?
Let's see the response.
You chose... all close together. That could be good. But what is it? The final test is finished.
And the gifted among you is...
Incredible, this is life-changing.
Who's that chimp with the clipboard and a pen? Talks just like a homo sapien. She studies human beings and how they think. Unlocking all our brains to say monkey.